sent messengers as bringers of good tidings and warners. Kind will have no argument against Allah after the messengers, and ever is Allah exalted in might and wise.
Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah. We've been talking a lot about Prophet Muhammad and his followers and some of the other prophets and their hardships. And when things really look like they're at their worst, like the darkest time when you need the most patience, the time when you're about to give up, that's when you need the most persevering patience, the sabr. Right? Right. And here are the Muslims, the early Muslims, sitting out here in the desert. They're dying. They're just in the worst shape. Sanctions against them. And then some good news came. There were some people willing to help them in a faraway place called Yathrib. So there was an agreement made. And the agreement was that the people of Yathrib, who liked this idea of this religion, they liked the idea of Muhammad, and they had talked to their people, and they said, if you'll come there, we'll take care of you, we'll protect you, and we'll make sure that you have a chance to worship as you want to worship. And some of them wanted to be Muslims. Thought about this, made the agreement with them, and they began the first of a series of migration from Mecca to Yathrib. They went to Yathrib. And by the way, Yathrib was a city, and they used to call it the city. When they meant Mecca, they would say Mecca, but when they meant the other place, they would say the city where the Prophet went. And city in Arabic is, what word?
Medina.
Medina. Medina. And Medina, and after a while, nobody called it Yathrib anymore. And today, it's still called what?
Medina.
Yep, Medina. Well, anyhow, some of the people started to go, but they told them, be careful when you go, because if any of the Qurayshi tribes catch you on the road, you're going to be history. So, they streamlined out of there. They started moving and going and going and going, till only a few were left. Now, when the Quraysh said, oh, man, what's going on? We thought we had this problem solved. Now it's going to move up there. And those people, we got to get Muhammad. That's it. This is it. Tonight is the night. Look at what Abu Jahl said now. Father is stupid, right? He said, I don't really care anymore about anything. I'm going to go and I'm going to kill this guy. And then, if any of you want to save me, he's talking fine. Otherwise, I'm on my own. They said, no, 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 we're with you, we're with you. But let's make a plan. So they did. They got the tribes. They said, look, everybody here agrees we got to do something, right? Right. So why not a representative of each of our tribes will go, and we'll all stab him at the same time. That way, nobody can choose this tribe or that tribe. It's on all of us, and that will end it. They said, yeah, good idea. Let's go. I said, let's do it at night while he's asleep. This is the way of cowards, isn't it? Attack somebody when they're asleep or their back is turned. A bunch of them get together, just like shaitans, real devils. And this was their plan. But Jibril, the angel, had come to Muhammad and warned him. And he knew what to expect. And you know what he did? He talked to his cousin, actually, which is who?
Ali.
Ali. And what did he ask him to do? Sleep on his bed. Now, think about this. You know that these people are going to come and try to kill you, and you ask somebody else to sleep on your bed? Well, that's from Allah, so he did. And how about Ali? And he knows they're going to try to kill him because they're coming to kill Muhammad. Sallallahu. But he has no problem. I'll do it, sure. It's a good idea. So when he went in to sleep on the bed, lay there all covered up, and they went in, come on, here we go. And they got up close, and, hey, who's it? That's Ali. Don't kill him. Where's Muhammad? Got away again. Ah, man, this guy, what can we do? Now, what's interesting about this, Ali later on said that that night, sleeping in that bed for Muhammad, beautiful, peaceful, best sleep I ever had. Isn't that amazing? Because Allah protecting him. And this again shows you the protection of Allah. Again, showing you the patience. Again, showing us how important it is for us. Don't give up. Keep asking Allah. Well, then the next migration comes to go to Yathrib, and now there's only just more, maybe one other or so, and they started figuring, we're going to go here, we'll do this, we'll do like that. And they left by a different route, and they went down, and they went another way, and they came around. And finally, they stopped in a cave. Now the Quraysh were coming and looking, and they actually came up close to where this cave was, where they were. But Allah made it look like, oh, they're not in there, can't be in there. And while they were close, Abu Bakr realized how close they are. He looked at Muhammad. Muhammad was asleep. And there was this, like, scorpion or serpent or something, you know, with poison in it. And it was coming in. He had put his hands around every little single hole to keep stuff out. And the only thing left was to put his foot over here, and that thing went and got him. And they were right out there. And if he would have gone, ah, boom, they would have had him. So he had to just, don't say anything. Sweat coming down from him. Pain in his leg and his foot. So bad from this thing. You know, did you ever have a scorpion bite you or something? Or a bee or anything? Ouch. Big time ouch. Well, after they went away, Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam woke up and he saw what it was, and he just put some like this on there from Quran or dua for him, something like this, and he stopped hurting. So Allah cured him. Alhamdulillah. They went on. Oh, it took time. It took time. So much time. And finally, they got up close. Now, in the meantime, because it does take a long time to travel through the desert on foot, the people that had gotten there ahead of time, the Muslims, were waiting and telling everybody, Muhammad is coming, Muhammad is coming. Where is he? Next day, he's coming, we're sure he's coming. And then finally he came. We've seen him. They're coming. They really are coming. Everybody got all excited again. Oh, this is great. You know, he's coming. And he had a camel, by the way. And as they got closer, he stopped before he got to the town. And he said, we're going to stop here for right now, and then we'll continue. They stopped. And what do you want to do? Can you imagine the first thing after this traveling? I know me. I always say, let's have a bath. I got to take a bath. All this traveling, nasty, laying around in caves, bugs biting you, whatever, huh? Other people would say, no, all this traveling and no food, let's eat. At least let's have some nice cool water, right? What do you think it was that Muhammad wanted to do first?
Praise Allah.
Praise Allah?
To build a mosque.
Build a masjid. He wanted to put up a place for the people to make sajda to Allah. Sajda means to put your head on the ground, and masjid is that. Sajda, masjid. Now, some people call it mosque because years ago, when the Europeans heard the word, they heard it from the Egyptians who pronounced it masjid. Masjid. And so they thought they were saying mosque. And that's where the word mosque comes from. It still means masjid to us anyway. So anyway, they put up some stones and put some things around and started making it, okay, this is the place where we're going to set aside. This will be the place for only what? Putting our head on the ground to Allah. And that's a good thing, because it showed the people right away that the main thing that Muhammad ﷺ was interested in was worshiping Allah, nothing else. He didn't want anything for himself. He wasn't asking anybody to pay him. He didn't need anything from the people. He just needed from Allah. That's it. And so that was why the first thing to put up is what? The masjid. Well, after a while of being out there, they started now the city of Yathrib. And as they started going in, everybody said, stay in our house. Stay. We want you with us. No, we need you to stay with us. And everybody, they started to fight over it. Everybody wanted, we need Muhammad with our family. We need the prestige of having Muhammad the Prophet with us. Huh? How did he decide where to go? Boys, who knows the answer?
He said, wherever my camel stops, that's where I will live.
My camel stops, that's where I'll live. Yeah? So anybody know where it stopped? Who knows? What?